This week on New Homes Guide TV, prepare to enter the iZone for the ultimate in smart home living. Apartment living like you have never seen, and we've got the lowdown on the building trend everyone's asking for. Hit it out of the park with this one.
You're always whinging about what I do.
I want to show him up any chance I can.
Well, g'day WA. Thanks for joining us again for the best half hour of building, renovating and home inspiration you will find anywhere. Now, if you are thinking about fixing up your home, buying a brand new one, or if you are right in the middle of chaos at the moment, you are in with the right team here at New Homes Guide TV. And we've got a heap to show you this week, so let's get started.
Now, apartment living, what's important? Living close to the city? Of course. Resort-style facilities, well, wouldn't that be nice? How about views of the city and the surrounds? Lovely. If you also agree, I may just have the perfect apartment for you. Hi, John. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jessie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Jessie. Nice to meet you.
Welcome to Air Apartments by Finbar, located on Murray Street, not far from the city. The building includes 178 residential and 64 short-stay apartments, plus some amazing common areas. Those soon, but first... Oh, wow. This is gorgeous.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's just an amazing complex to live in. Beautiful finishes. It's amazing. So luxurious. You know, you can pamper yourself in this bedroom all day long.
And why would this make such a good investment?
What we tend to find is that they rent out very easily. You've got lots of demand here. It's so close to the city.
Next, I check out some of the facilities. Here's the gym, and how is this pool? Yeah, I reckon I could get used to this.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh,
eh?
it's
Feels
like a
you're in a
hotel.
resort.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
They really have thought of everything. There's even a room designed for special occasions or those large get-togethers. So, Peter, this is the residence lounge.
It certainly is. It is a great facility to entertain. If your apartment is not large enough to have 15, 20 people, you can certainly bring them down here and enjoy it.
Now for a look at the one-bedroom apartment.
This one-bedroom apartment is amazing. Finbar have been doing this for a long time. I'm really impressed with this one-bedroom. Double glazed windows and a beautiful open space here.
And the design, well, it's efficient and very clever.
It's a large area. It's great. Shower, toilet, hand basin, and you have your little separate laundry.
the laundry,
Yeah, which is great.
Storage
and then
space.
stepping out of here, you actually have a walk-in robe. Jessie.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Swing a
Come
cat
back.
in here.
Come back.
A very comfortable pad for a single or even a couple. And what about the location? Tell us about the location.
Location is great. It's one of my favourite locations. West Perth, blue chip suburb. You're a short stroll just into the city. Free cat bus just outside.
Now I have left the best to last. Check this out. This rooftop sensation is a common area and I think it's going to be very popular with residents and guests. Wow, you would never get sick of this view.
It's amazing, isn't it, Jessie? I mean, the tallest building in West Perth, 22 stories. We've got a bird's eye view of the city.
Views of the river, sweeping views of Perth City, an entertaining area which will be perfect for a party or even a few quiet drinks on a Friday night. So that's the Air Apartments, and I have to say I am pretty impressed. If you are too, the good news is there are still some apartments left. Most have been sold, but you can still get one. To do that, get in touch with John or Peter, and all their details are on the website.
If you love New Homes Guide TV, find us on social media.
Building or renovating can be a stressful time if you're not prepared. So while you can study up, sometimes your best bet is to take advice from the experts. And we've got them right here on our show. Favourite demolition duo, Carol and Russell, took on another bathroom renovation. The room was so tiny, Russell didn't believe a bath would even fit.
It's really deceptive. It looks quite small, but it's huge inside.
But Carol's trusty skills found the right product, and she taught us how to work with a small space, even though she left all the hard work for Russell to do.
Russell, you've done so well. Look at it. Oh, wow.
We had a fair few arguments over this bath.
Never going to fit.
That's amazing. And actually, I've had me and the plumber, we were both sitting in there having a beer at the end of the day.
Really?
This season, our interior design specialist, Kate Barrakoska, revealed some of her top secret tips to not blowing your budget.
Inviting our landscaper, audio, visual and security supplier, air conditioning and lighting. I find that for external consultants play a very, very important role in the building process.
Not to mention, she recently took her workshop clients for a limo ride.
I'm about to take part in an interior design workshop. Let's go.
We discovered some teeny-weeny homes which have been built on blocks no bigger than an AFL goal square. And we revealed you'll be seeing a lot more of this type of housing in Perth.
What we've seen in some of the other parts of Australia is the development of micro-lots, and part of that is a response to the land development industry and the housing industry trying to develop affordable options for clients, particularly in that first home buyer market.
Jessie explored a new development which could give you the holiday lifestyle you've been looking for, and uncovered some benefits of buying off the plan.
And voila, this is it. Well, okay, a smaller version, but you get the idea. And I've had a great look around, and I have to say, this apartment is perfect for me.
Justin stepped out of WA and right into a New York apartment. Well, sort of. He discovered this urban-style home, which was built in just 10 weeks.
If I told you you could build a home in just 10 weeks, would you believe me? Well, this home behind me was.
And Anne-Marie discovered a home inspired by American architect Frank Lloyd Wright.
So here we've got big cantilevered eaves, geometric window shapes, strong horizontal banding, and using some really earthy tones like stone.
Today I'm at this stunning home in Netherlands. Now it's called the Oak Park.
We know there are great projects and products popping up around WA all the time, so let us show it off. If you want to take part in the show, there are just a couple of spots left, so get in touch and expose your business and inspire our WA viewers.
Stay with us after the break. How to future-proof your home from the palm of your hand. Hands up if your kids have left you for dead when it comes to gadgets and technology. Nothing like the digital revolution to make you feel a little bit old, right? Well, smart home living's designed to make things easier, but it can be hard to keep up. So we've sent our resident Gen Xers, Carol and Russ, on a training day to see for themselves just how much times have changed.
So what's happening here today, Russell?
Well, honey, you think you're a bit of a smart aleck, so I've brought you here today to iZone, new technology through your iPhone, so you can learn something today.
Really? Great, let's go and have a look.
Okay. We're here today to learn how to install all the smart home products that iZone have to offer.
Business started in 2011, so we've been going almost 7 years now.
Hi, Mike. How are you? Yeah, good.
Hey, Russell, welcome to iZone.
It was a bit along the lines of your catchphrase there. I think she's a bit of a smart aleck, so we're here today to see what you can teach her.
I'm really interested, Mike, about if we can turn our home into a smart home, because we don't have any of that smart wiring all through the house.
So an existing house, we don't rely on smart cabling throughout the house like they used to in the older technology. Basically, we use all the existing infrastructure and the wiring of the home. Once that's done, everything we control, we do that wirelessly to control lights, reticulation, and any type of device you want to control in the home. So we don't have to put in extra cabling.
I'm scared of this technology, but really having a look at this iZone product, it's going to be so easy to use. Even I could use it.
Do you think? I'm not sure about that, but I'll be able to use it quite easily.
Basically, we've turned the industry on the head in the sense that we don't rely on smart wiring and smart cabling of homes anymore. We've turned our attention to wireless technology, so gone are the days of having to run all that expensive cabling.
So if I wanted to turn lights on and the air conditioning for guests that are arriving in our other home, can I do that from
Absolutely,
my
you
iPhone?
can. And more importantly, if you want to switch it off, you can switch it off as well.
I appreciate that. We're going to go and check out the demos now. That's going to be fun with Walter, and he can show Carol how to operate them.
We've got two touch screens. We've got the large Nexus screen and the little Nano screen, and then the modern version here where you can see multiple systems. You can see your air conditioning, your lighting, your garden irrigation, and you can control the whole thing from one spot in the house if you like.
It's just amazing what you can do. You can even put it in disco mode that goes with the music.
So yeah, you can tune into your music on your iPhone and have your lounge room lights going on and off to the music.
To the beat.
Carol,
To the
stop.
beat.
You can't dance.
Purple. To the beat.
I think at one stage there she turned off all the lights in the workshop out there so that we're pushing all the buttons.
Room. What's this room called, guys?
Display.
Display room?
You're in the wrong room. You're in the wrong room. You're in dispatch.
Let me work it out, Russell.
Carol's got no idea.
But I can get used to it. I can get used to it. Like, it's not that difficult. I'd be able to get used to it. It's my first touch, Russell. To be honest, people that that cannot get up and down out of their chairs all the time, you know, like the elderly, they could have this and control their lights and the heat of their air conditioner without forcing themselves out of their chairs. And Russell's getting that way now.
Visit our website and look out for a dealer in your area. Call them and ask for a quote. Alternatively, call us and we can give you information and point you in the right direction.
For more information, go to newhomesguide.com.au. Have you checked out our New Homes Guide website? It's a portal to help you find the perfect home in Perth. But what exactly will you find on there?
They'll be able to find lots of different designs from different builders throughout the state. They'll be able to find house and land packages, land estate information, and information on how to maybe subdivide your block and build some units on there.
There's also a guide which will teach you all about first home buyers and design. There's even information on the environment, finance and outdoor inspiration. Here on New Homes Guide TV, we want to inspire you. But just a few clicks and you'll find even more on our social media pages.
They can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We both, on both those platforms, we send out regular inspirational content and information. It's a great way to engage with both us and builders throughout the buying cycle.
So if you want to find the latest in new homes or simply find some helpful articles, then head to newhomesguide.com.au. And you can catch up on all New Homes Guide TV episodes.
Of course, we can find every episode of New Homes Guide TV on the website, broken down into little segments, or you can watch the whole episode in one go.
No walls, no worries. That's next on New Homes Guide TV.
Welcome back to New Homes Guide TV. Now, if you love the area you live in, but you're a little stretched for space, I may have the perfect solution to creating your perfect home. From the facade, this looks like a quaint Subiaco Federation home. But there's a big surprise once you get inside.
From the front of the street, you actually can't really see the rear of this house, and it's huge. It's about 100 square metres of the ground floor we've added on.
The existing home started off with 2 bedrooms and an extension has transformed it into this incredible 2-storey, 4-bedroom home.
The transition between the old and new is very apparent, you know, very Federation at the front and very contemporary at the back.
The change in styles can be seen as you walk from the front of this home through to the back. The once small cottage explodes into an area of space and modernism. Now this is what I call open plan living.
The two styles have been blended into one, something this builder is very used to.
Create Constructions is a small boutique building company. We specialise in renovations and custom homes. We design and construct, but we also do a lot of work for architects and designers.
While the home has lots of modern features, like this incredible staircase, the team at Create also paid tribute to the home's history.
The big standout features are the wine cellar underneath the ground. It holds about 1,000 bottles. We tried to bring in the old part of the house by using the old bricks down there and then some jarrah for the front door.
I was blown away with the rear of the home as it opens right into the yard, creating even more space to enjoy. And relevant to most Aussie families, it's always good to plan for the future.
Clients approached an architect from South Australia to design the home, and they had a brief of really trying to make this a home for the next 10 to 15 years. So really open plan, being able to make sure that it's suitable for kids as they grow up.
Luke says the company's passion is turning old homes into new, but keeping the heritage.
We're a family-run business. It's been operating for over 20 years now. So I think what makes us unique is we're very personal with the way we build.
To find out more or to be inspired by some of their homes, head to the website.
To see all of our episodes, go to newhomesguide.com.au. When you are building a home, there are dead set thousands of designs to sift through, but over the last few decades, one thing has stayed pretty much the same, and it is still proving as popular as ever for families. Can you guess what that is? Building trends continually change over time. Now, according to the experts, right now there is one thing that everybody wants in their new home. Can you guess what that is? People want space, and lots of it.
The trend for homes these days, what people really want is a feeling of space. So when they walk into a home, they want to see a whole open living area which transitions into an alfresco with high ceilings.
Families are looking for homes that are functional, beautiful, spacious, and have a lot of open plan and outdoor living areas.
This little ripper is called the Vermont. It's been designed so that once the bifold doors are open, the kitchen, living and alfresco areas all become one. This display has been built to utilise the views that can be seen from the back of the home.
The main comment I hear is the word wow.
In the same display village in Mandurah is this conventional two-storey home.
The expectations these days is the blocks are getting a lot smaller, but they still want a larger home with that feeling of space. So a lot of times now we build up into a two-storey home. So we'll utilise the block as a two-storey so we get a little bit more backyard space as well on the home.
The home is beautifully designed for a canal or a block that has a view to the rear of the home.
The Nixon family have just signed up to build this two-storey home called the Minnesota.
Obviously having two children who are growing up into teenage years, so having a home that we could have their own space and we have our own retreat.
Home Group WA pride themselves on the fact that all of their homes are built with a double clay brick up and down stairs to make the home very strong.
That was a big factor, yeah, there's brick upstairs as well as a sort of concrete floor as well.
People like to visit a display home because unlike looking at a plan, they can actually see and feel what the home looks like.
So if you're tossing up between one or two stories, well, this display village has got the best of both worlds. And each of these homes can be changed up just to suit your individual taste.
Home Group allow many and extended variations to their plans. We will work with the client for them to get a home that suits them.
Coming up, hidden secrets, the storage spots you would never know were there. Welcome back. Now, there is one thing a home can never have enough of, and that is storage space. too right, because the clash of the clutter is real, especially once kids come along. So for this next story, it is over to our interior design expert, Kate, for some top secrets on how to keep things compact, even in a small space.
Apartment living can have many benefits, including extra security and being low maintenance, which is great if you don't like mowing the backyard. Apartments are generally smaller than your average home, but this doesn't mean you're restricted when it comes to your home's personality.
People misunderstand apartments and they think that being of a smaller square meterage that it's just a roof over your head, but you can really personalise apartments as well, make it a warm and inviting place to be.
Today Kate spills the beans on how to achieve a spacious, organised and comfortable apartment.
Is the key. If the apartment is planned properly, you can really take it to the next level and push the boundaries, let the space offer something unique.
She says the brief on this home was very specific. There had to be lots of storage and a practical home for his children.
Client lives overseas, he lives in Malaysia, and he was looking for an interior designer that could take care of everything for him.
I bought this apartment about 2 years ago with the view of my kids staying here when they're coming here to study. So it was important for me to provide a comfortable and safe environment for them.
So from a blank canvas, Kate created this multi-purpose common area and added extras to take the apartment to the next level.
We had this blank wall behind me and we created what you see here now, where we've got an entertainment zone as well as additional storage and a sleeping bed as well.
So what looks like a cupboard is actually a Murphy bed for when the client wants to visit his children. Kate also personalised each of the children's bedrooms to reflect their personality. In the son's room, there was extra storage created, a study desk, shoe display and even this designer wallpaper. And in the daughter's room, all the furniture was customised, including this bed with storage and a study desk which turns into a makeup counter with LED lights. Kate says all the work was done in the client's absence and he had to put a lot of trust into her.
I've been in business 20 years and I've always had international clients from the very beginning. A lot of word of mouth referrals.
I'm a client who does not live here, and I stay nearly 4,000 kilometers away. And I had not known Kate only a few months before, and to give her, a full access to the apartment, and secondly, to keep on sending money, that took a lot of trust.
We engage in all sorts of work. There's no job that's too small or too large. The largest project I've completed in my career is $35 million worth, and then I've done a lot of work at no cost for underprivileged families and all in between.
And I know I was not her biggest client. I think that's the magic of it. I know for sure I was not her biggest client. This is perhaps nothing compared to the scale of some of the things that she's done, but I think one of the things that she's got going strong for her is that she seems to be treating her clients in the same manner, whether they're big or small, and she does deliver.
Irrelevant of the size of the job, the principles we apply are the same. The work ethic is the same, the love is the same. We really have to connect to each job emotionally to deliver the absolute best for our clients.
Well, that's it for this week. Great to have you with us. I hope you're inspired to get cracking on your next project. Catch you again soon on New Homes Guide TV.